Hey friends, Allison here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new series on my channel. We are halfway through November and of course everybody's thinking of December daily, myself included. And I thought that in the interest of time, I would dive into December daily. I have taken a few days just to sit and put together some ideas in Cricut design space, and actually, the last time I looked, I have more than 3/4 of stories that I want to tell already, or at least the ideas for stories right on through December 26th. I don't plan on telling 31 stories, but I do plan on telling a story a day from December 1st up to Boxing Day, and then that will be it for me. So I hope you stay tuned. This series will be strictly, or mostly anyways, Cricut designed and created as well. And so if you are a Cricut lover, die cutting lover, definitely stick around. So all of that to say, I have two layouts that I'm sharing with you today because the layout that I'm putting together right now seriously took 5 minutes. It did not take very long. It is going inside a pocket page, a 6x8 pocket page. One pocket has, actually both pockets have 4x6 inch pockets in it. The bottom pocket is sharing a space with a 3x4 inch photo and then journaling on a 3x4 inch card. I created the card in Cricut Design Space. I attached a picture image of an orange, converted it to a draw file, and then added the phrase juiced in brackets underneath it, also a draw image as well, using text. Attach that to a 3x4 inch rectangle in Cricut Design Space, and so it printed and cut all in one pass. And then the card at the top here is a print and cut image that I found on Cricut. I sized it to 4x6 inch card. Actually, I think it's a bit smaller than that, so there's a little white border around it. So maybe like 5 3/4 by 3 3/4 inches. Printed it on white, textured white cardstock, and then added a phrase to it that says Yuletide greetings. I used the draw function again to attach that word to the print and cut file, and that's it for that page. Page number 2 is actually just the flip side of the first one that I was working on. So basically it is the same. It is two 4x6 inch journal cards that I created in Cricut Design Space, and I decided that I would color in these cards as well. This one differs a little bit in that the top portion of the pocket is going to be a combination of die cutting with a Cricut and drawing and cutting as well. But you'll see that in just a moment. So right now I'm working on my 3x4 inch journal card. I added 2 candy canes from Cricut Design Space that I found. I just used one candy cane, duplicated it, and then flipped it horizontally so that they kind of form a cross, and then added this super cute little bow over top of it. Actually, the bow came with this candy cane already, but what I did to create this image was separated it all so that I could basically unpack this image. So I took the bow off of it and then was able to duplicate the candy cane and then flip it horizontally and then attach the bow on top of it. I attached the candy canes directly to a 3x4 inch rectangle in Cricut Design Space so it would cut and print at the same time. The little bow obviously was cut from cardstock. I used this blue cardstock from Close to My Heart to create that bow. I used both sides. Cardstock at Close to My Heart is double-sided in that one side is the true color, and then you flip it over and the other side is a lighter shade of that color. The name of this cardstock escapes me at the moment, but I will have it linked in the description box down below so you can check that out. I'm also using candy apple cardstock on this layout as well. You'll find that as the series goes on, I'll be sticking with a lot of the same colors throughout. So candy apple, you will see lots of, as well as that blue. And as you can see, I am adhering the die cut images of the title card in this layout. So the title card was, again, unpacked, so I could manipulate different parts of this image to what I wanted. So I split it between draw, which you can see I'm coloring it in right now, and then part of it was die cut. So the word candy canes was die cut from cardstock, as well as the number 1902 down at the bottom. In hindsight, I should have just converted the 1902 into draw image as well. It was really tiny and really finicky to put together. Something else I also learned doing this as well is using a glue bottle that is like a fine liner bottle, or something that has a really, really thin nozzle on it would be perfect for scenarios like this. I used my regular Tombow liquid glue, and I had a really hard time controlling how much glue came out, so it ended up kind of mucking up this card a little bit. It's fine in the end. You can't really see it all that much in the close-ups, and when you look at it, really you don't notice it all that much either, but I know that it was kind of messy and a little bit of a nuisance to put together. So I'm going to keep that in mind in the future. I think I will be looking into finding a glue bottle that has a very fine applicator tip on it for adhering things that are so tiny and delicate in the future. I'm finishing off this card by coloring in good old-fashioned, and I think there's a phrase down at the bottom as well that I color in red as well. It's actually not red, it's a Coral Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend marker. I'll have that linked in the description box down below. It's the closest color to this candy apple red from Close to My Heart that I have in my stash, so that is the color that I used. And like the first layout, I adhered my journal card and 3x4" photo to another piece of white cardstock that was trimmed down to 4x6 inches. The only reason I do that is to keep those cards together so they don't flop around in the pocket and cover each other up. That's it for me, friends. I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you are looking forward to December Daily as much as I am. I have close-ups of layout number 1, and layout number 2 is coming up here in just a moment. If you enjoyed my video, please give me a thumbs up and a like. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so excited that you're here, and I hope you find something inspirational on my channel. I'll be back again soon with more creative inspiration. Bye, friends.